What's up guys, my name is Matt Wolverine. I'm going to get to another ranking video. Today I'm going to do MCU Phase 2 ranking, worst to best. And last week I did do Phase 1 MCU ranking. Right, today I'm going to do Phase 2 ranking. And I forgot to mention it's the second phase for facing Phase 2 for the Infinity Saga. I forgot to mention that for the first video. It's actually the first phase for Infinity Saga. Right, without further ado, let's start with the worst. MCU Phase 2 is For the Dog World. Yep. Everybody knew this is actually one of the worst MCU movie ever made. So, yeah, this is the weakest Phase 2 ever. Phase 2 MCU movie. And the reason why? Because the villain is awful in this. I don't blame the actor, Chris Eccleston. I don't blame the actor. I think it's something to do with the writers, or something, whatever. Maybe the story's not that good. But the best part of the film is that Loki dealt with the scene in this one. And Jane Foster, I remember that she is useless in this movie, so that's my opinion. So it's not a very good film. I don't blame the Chris Hemsworth in this movie. Probably, again, it's the writers and the direction for this film. So yeah, it's actually the worst 4 movies ever. Well, I will talk about For Love Thunder when I'm on to Phase 4 ranking. So yeah, there's For the World. Right, for number 5 is Avengers Age of Ultron. Because I do remember that I really do enjoy this movie, but I don't think it's better than the first one. Well, in my opinion, it's the weakest Avengers movies. And why, and I don't know why, I can't remember. I think it was sorry for a long pause, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, Ultron is a very good villain, voiced by James Spader, has a good job, but yeah, he acts life very much like Tony Stark, which is that's why everything goes wrong in this movie. And Hulk and Black Widow romance, don't know how that come from, because it didn't happen in the first Avengers movie, so it just appears there's a romance between Hulk and Black Widow for some reason. Didn't explain why. So yeah, that's my opinion. So there's Avengers Age of Ultron. Right, for number 4 is Ant-Man. Yes, I do think Ant-Man is better than Avengers Age of Ultron. Just a little bit. Because I do enjoy this comedy for this film. For what as Scott Lang, I thought it was an odd choice for this for as Ant-Man, but it turns out he's very good in this one. And the villain, again, not a best villain in the film. I thought he's one of the weakest villain in the MCU, and yeah, they're very good characters in this one, and I do like the action as well. So yeah, so there's Ant-Man. Right, for number 3 is Iron Man 3, because, hear me out, when I saw it in the cinema, I thought it was actually a really great movie, and I do understand the reveal of Mandarin turns out to be fake in this movie, but I get it. But that trailer is actually fools us all. Turns out to be Ben Kingsley as the main villain, which is not. He's actually the main villain. This is this guy. So he's tried to trick us all. So yeah, this film focuses on Tony Stark's PTSD from the first Avengers movie, so which is actually really good. And I do like the again action sequence and the final battle with the loads of Iron Man suits helping out. And I don't like the Iron Patriot suit because it looks very similar to Captain America from the Avengers movie. Not the Avengers Age of Ultron, the first Avengers movie. So I find it quite similar to it, but I don't like it. I actually prefer War Machine name, Iron Patriot. No, I don't like the name of it. I know it came from a comics by Norman Osborn, and I know that. So yeah, very good movie. It's on it's better than Iron Man 2, but not as good as the Iron Man 1. So yeah, that's it. That's it for Iron Man trilogy. So yeah, so that's Iron Man 3. But I do like the music, the theme music for this Iron Man. I thought it was actually really, really good. So yeah, so that's Iron Man 3. Right, for number 2 is Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I know. I know. I put it number 2 because it's better than the first Avenger, obviously. But I know it did say best Marvel movie ever. But I will say the reason why it's not on number 1. I will tell you this after when to do number 1. I know you what number 1 is. This movie is actually a really, really great movie. I did not see this in cinema because I chose The Amazing Spider-Man 2 over this. That's why I didn't watch it in cinema, because I chose The Amazing Spider-Man 2 over this. I didn't regret it. I would have watched it another week, but I didn't. But anyway, this movie is like a spy thriller type movie, so it's actually really good. And so yeah, it's actually. Sorry for the long pause in this video. I don't like doing that. I know I should have edited it out, but I couldn't bother. So yeah, it's better than Captain America: The First Avenger. It's actually a really good film, and the Russell Brothers did a great job in this one. And yeah, the action is very good. Chris Evans is great in this one. So much action. Scarlett Johansson great in this one, and Sebastian Stan as a Winter Soldier great in this one as well. And Robert Redford is a very good villain in this one. So yeah, that's my opinion for this film. Alright, for number 1, I should guess this. Guardians of the Galaxy. Why? Because I remember this in cinema. I thought it was actually a really amazing movie. I absolutely love this movie. Because when they announced this, they're going to make this movie, I never heard of Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I thought it was going to be another not very good movie, but it turns out I absolutely love this movie because I love the soundtrack in this movie. The cast is brilliant. In this movie, Anna Jenkins did a great job in this one. And that's why this one is number 1. I chose this over Captain America's Winter Soldier because I love this movie more than Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And it's actually the best MCU movie ever in Phase 2, in my opinion. I love this movie so much. I've seen this movie many times. It's actually funny, really enjoyable. Love the Guardians of the Galaxy theme music in this one. And yeah, great cast for the main Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, love this movie. So that's why this is number 1. Right, now for the scores for this movie. Right, for Thor: Love and Thunder, for The Dark World story is 6 out of 10. Avengers: Age of Ultron, 8 out of 10. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. For Ant-Man, it's 8.5 out of 10. That's why I say it's a bit better than Avengers: Age of Ultron. Right. For Iron Man 3, it's 9 out of 10. Right. For Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 9.5 out of 10. And for Guardians of the Galaxy, 10 out of 10. Absolutely perfect movie for Phase 2. Right, that's my ranking for Phase 2 for the MCU. And like I said, guys, this is my opinion. And I know you had different opinion for different phases for the MCU. So yeah. And what's your ranking for Phase 2? Let me know in the comments below. And for Phase 3, for ranking, I'm thinking about doing in two videos, split in 2 parts. Like I do part 1 next Saturday and do part 2 on the next day. So I think that's my plan. If I do it live, probably not great. Probably not a good idea to do it in live stream. Probably not with it. So that's why I decided for Phase 3 ranking, I do it in 2 videos next weekend. So watch out for that. Right. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe for more video. My name is Matt Wolverine. And I'll see you guys in the next video.